Good morning, everyone. I was just in the shower and Spirit's like, I have a message. I'm like, okay, we're doing it. So I keep getting this, the more we're ascending, the higher we're rising our vibration, the more we're going to have to let shit go. We have to let people go. We have to let the negative energies go. So if you're feeling like you're being pulled away from certain things or certain people, you just can't handle their energy at the moment, there's a reason for this. So Spirit's like, we are trying to ascend more and more, and if we don't, we're going to stay in that same vibration. So it's we either recycle and repeat, or we let go of the older things and welcome in new things. And even if this is people, I want you to realize more of your soul tribe is going to come towards you. It's not going to be... There's also this reference I walked into, because I just had a shower, walked into the bathroom with my socks on, and my socks got wet, and I'm like, ugh! And they're like, wear shoes. Where is our spiritual protection? We're not... Being around negative people, yes, we need to have spiritual protection, but we don't need to be around the negative people. We need to realise that. This is where all these boundaries come in. So even... Yeah, for me, I've just been taking a lot of time for myself, and it's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Okay, Spirit, what do you want to know? Okay, so if you are being a little bit isolated at the moment, it is to go into this shadow work. When these feelings come up, so again, this isn't necessarily that you might reject these people around you or the things around you. It could be the universe will come and intervene and do it for you. Sorry, they do that. Especially if you're here to do bigger things, if you're a light worker or you're just a part of that ascension process, they will get things out of your way. So when these things come up, okay, what feeling is coming up? Is it rejection? Is it abandonment? What is it? This is where the shadow work comes in. So it's a little bit of, we need to tap in a little bit. Spirit's also wanting us to seek their guidance more than other people's, because it is our internal guidance. It's your higher self. So this is where you might be a little bit isolated at the moment, 1111, to be able to actually hear and actually get those messages coming in. That's what's happening for me anyway. And this card... Unleashing the wild within. This is about not having any hesitations, about not being scared of how you're going to be seen or heard. Or I keep getting this message there. We as light workers, we all have codes for each other. We all, even just as people, we all have codes and information for each other that we can learn from. And if we are too scared to put ourselves out there, how are they meant to find us? What if there's a missing piece of the puzzle? And it's all you've got to do is show up. It doesn't necessarily mean that you've got to be the best of the best, or you've just got to try. Let go of the need to be right. So some people are holding on to these toxic situations purely because of their ego. They don't want to admit that it hasn't been healthy, or that they've chosen the unhealthy dynamics in this situation, maybe for validation, or they're just in those old patterns that we used to do. We don't do them anymore. No. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. By letting these things go, you will fly. So if anyone is out there like, oh, should I stop talking to them or whatever it is? Yes, stop talking to them. Spirit's like, fuck them off. They are draining your energy and you're not getting it. You're not picking it up. And when we don't learn the lessons of having boundaries, especially as empaths, so other people have different lessons, but my collective are empaths, and when we don't learn to choose self and we don't learn to rise in our own power, that's where all of these blocks will come in other ways. So you'll feel stagnant in other ways if you're meant to learn the lesson of letting go, if that makes sense. So this is all coming through as well. Archangel Michael's coming through. We need to do some cord cutting from these situations. They're not bad people. It's you're growing, you're moving, you're evolving, and they'll come back in different forms. Time to slow down, time in nature to get these messages, to really connect in with our higher self and really be like, okay, what are we needing? What are we needing to get to this next level? A lot of it is just surrendering, because Spirit's going to lead the path for us. We don't even really need to try at this stage. But we do need to let go. We need to let go of expectations, and we need to let go of things that we know are pulling us down. You've had the call. You know your soul mission. You're probably at that stage where you're like, okay, I even know what I'm meant to do. I just don't know. All you got to do is step through and surrender. It's time to step up. And this is what I was saying. You don't have to turn up perfect. You don't have to turn up completely as you would as a successful person. You're learning, you're growing. We are here to make mistakes. That's what makes it beautiful to be human. We're here to make mistakes. We're here to fumble. And that's a part of the growth as well. So don't go, oh, I've got to be perfect before I post a video or before I don't know, offer my services out there. No. You got to learn. You got to learn. They're telling me to bring up, so for me when I first started, I got on the psychic phone lines because there I learned rejection. I learned a lot of good things to not take it so personally in a lot of ways. And it was a really good way for me to start practicing my skills on a higher level. And that really helped me grow. I don't know, that's something for someone out there that might be like, I don't know what the next stage is. Definitely do phone lines. You can make a lot of money off it. It is very draining. I wouldn't do it for a long, long time. But it's great for experience. So Spirit is just saying, jump in. We are going to put opportunities in front of you. I want you to take notice of it and I want you to go towards it. Say yes to change and adventure. We're not here to do the same things we've already done or we wouldn't be part of this great ascension. No, that's boring. We're not here to be human. We're here to experience the human experience as soul beings. We are here to be human. Okay, again, Spirit is really coming through. You're not alone. Just realize when those feelings of, I just feel so alone. You're surrounded by beings constantly. Energy, love, universe, God is sitting with you constantly. That is the connection that we're being isolated to tap in with, if that makes sense. So the people will all still be there in their drama. They're not going anywhere. We need to now tap into this higher level of consciousness. Okay, what does Spirit directly want me to know? What does my higher self? And we need to be doing this constantly, daily. So if this isolation is coming up for you, maybe it's talking about community as well. Talk to the people that understand. Go to your other psychic friends and light worker friends that will understand what's going on. But really, when you're feeling lonely, I want you to start being like, hey, Spirit, I need you to put a cloak of hugs around me. I want you to start and like going into their energy. I know I talk so fast. Just wants to come out. Okay, baby steps. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Look, again, another portal. So it's like, okay, if I just keep going up these steps, it will get to a stage where I feel like I've just jumped timelines and I won't need to even have to try. This is where it's like, don't feel like you've got to figure out every single step. Just take the next intuitive step. And if you can't tap into your intuition at this state, this is where we've got to go back to nature. This is where we've got to drown out all those other voices, go into meditation, self-care, doing the journaling and those kind of things that you know, using your spiritual development tools if you need some. I sell pendulums, I sell pendulum charts, I sell altars, so many different things for us to kind of start tapping in. And this is what this is all about. It's about knowing who you are on a bigger level, and your higher self ain't worried. She knows what's up. She's got this shit. Be fearless and be strong because you're a warrior, baby. Be devoted and committed. I keep getting that word discipline because I'm one of them people that kind of just start and then I freak myself out and then I pull back a little bit. And Spirit's like, just keep going. Just even if it's just a little bit of a day, we know this is uncomfortable, just keep going. Ask for help. When you're not feeling the best, get your energy back up. Get your energy back into alignment and then it won't feel so hard. It's talking about standing your ground here. Okay, Spirit, what are you talking about? Trust your talents in changing times. Look at this little fox. I literally had a dream last night about an albino fox and it had a little black baby fox next to it and it must have been her mother. And I'm like, what does this mean? It was so beautiful. I'm going to try to draw it later. But this is where... with this stand your ground card, I'm picking up that you're not an asshole for you're not an asshole for having to do you. You putting your energy back into you doesn't make you an asshole. Those people are codependent on you. It's not you. You've just got to take a step back and really feel your cup because you've got shit to do. You've got shit to do. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms. I'm hearing the word codependency a lot. Okay, even if anyone's struggling with addiction, let Spirit in. Let them help you with these kind of things. Pray, ask for help. You know what you're going to need to do. Let go of anything that's not serving you, baby. You got this. I love you. I'm going to go pick up the keys to my new studio. Yes!